YouTube, Woody Butter here, and we are back in Pokémon Flora Sky. In this episode, we're going to do that blab thing, and then we're going to go to a new place where there's some bad guys. Woo! Right, let's jump right into the action by equipping a Lumberry. Okay, like I said, we've got a rival battle with Sky. Very, well, now. Okay. It's been a while. Yeah, we haven't battled with for a long while. There's quite a lot of spelling mistakes and grammar mistakes in this episode. Yeah, we've been through this. It's not Sky's first language. It's all excusable. It's not something that ruins the game, and it actually gives a bit of hilarity in some places. First up, we've got a SHELGON. SHELGON is the middle evolution between Bagon and Salamence. Salamence is a very good dragon. I believe he got moved up to Ubers. Last time I checked, I lost interest in the metagame after Generation 4, when I think he was moved up. But I'm not sure right now. I know the last thing I remember about news when it comes to metagame was Garchomp being moved up to Ubers. Yeah. After that, I just kind of phased out. That's why I didn't know much about weather teams in the last episode. So, yeah, luckily, people actually correct me. And I like that. So, yeah, generally, if you think something's wrong with what I say, just look in the comments, because, you know, they're a lot more informative than I am most of the time. Which is great, because it makes this more of a learning experience, and it makes it more... It increases our bond, you and I, you know? Yeah. I remember when I had a lot of trouble with LEAFEON. It's gonna go down in 2 hits. Spoilers. Yeah. I guess it's partly because it doesn't have a, leftovers anymore. There we go. So it's much less defensy, which is good. It has a Lumberry now, which kind of copying me. Lumberry was important in this battle actually, because I just ignored it completely, but it saved us from getting burnt from Will-O-Wisp. Will-O-Wisp is a definite burn chance move, and yeah, we've been through burn before, and it would have been quite bad, because Pamela, obviously, being a physical attacker, physical attack's quite important. So yeah, moving straight on to Hippowdon, the Pokemon of Sky, something, oh god, the words just escaped my mind. Signature. There we go! Why would that not come to me? The signature Pokemon of Sky. Hippowdon, yeah. Oh, that was not good. Okay. Yeah, Pamela's grown up quite a lot, so we can actually do relatively decent damage to it now. Plus we've got the paralyzed chance, which is just wonderful. It still has leftovers as well, which is impressive, because we're doing this much damage. It's a 3-hit KO, even with it having leftovers and it being quite bulky in general. So yeah, I'm proud. I am very proud of Pamela. We are going up in the world very quickly. Yeah. Yeah. It bodes well for when we get to the Elite Four. So yeah. Yeah, actually, the story of this thing is coming near to the end, which is sad. It's very sad. Even after the Elite Four, we've still got like side stuff to do and extra little bits and pieces. But after that, I'm going to have to start a new LP, which we're sturdying. They're sturdying about Pokemon. Sturdying! Yay! Yeah, sturdying is a very special type of studying. It's where you find really solid evidence for something. Thus, you sturdy it. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up now. Yeah. Repeated storylines and repeated maps. Yeah. We've literally just got to get through this place, turn off a dynamo. Same as the thing in Generation 3. exact same mapping as well, actually. Okay, the general rule for this place is if there's 2 buttons of the different colours and there's poker item ball things on them, always pick the item that you actually... the item that's on the button you need, because that's not going to be a wild Pokemon. That's why I don't pick up most of these. You'll see it, I'll show you, yeah, here we go. If you pick up the wrong Pokeball, it turns out that it is an Electrode. And these are very annoying, depending on your team, because they have a high chance to self-destruct. It's a move they have, and they just do it a lot to me. It's quite annoying. It kills them, but they do a lot of damage to you. And for teams that aren't over-leveled like crazy, it does cause problems, because you know you don't want to be damaged a lot, ever. You know. Yeah. I guess it goes without saying that you don't want to be damaged a lot, though. Anyway, there is a shortcut out this place, but it involves battling a wild Electrode. Luckily, through the power of editing, da-la-la, yeah. Now, if it wasn't for editing, you'd be seeing about 10 to 15 Electrodes in this episode. God bless technology. Okay, well that was a very easy and quick side mission, but we instantly get set on another side mission. It's like they don't even want us to get all the gym badges. Right. Now they do mention here weather problems. If you played the Generation 3 games, you'll know that weather problems probably means one of the legendary trio. No, not trio. Legendary duo. Rayquaza's doesn't really cause weather problems, he fixes them. Yeah. Rayquaza. Potato. Akuma Matata. No. So, anyway. Yeah, so we can't actually get to that area. Well, we probably can get to that area, but we can't do anything there. So Sky suggested that we go check out Puel City. Yeah, because Team Aqua have a base in the museum. I mentioned that ages ago now. I said that you can't get in there unless you have 4 badges. We have like 7 now, so I think they'll let us in. I think they'll let us in. But yeah, it's similar to the Team Rocket hideout. You'll see a bit of it. It's quite big, and it's actually genuinely difficult to traverse if you don't know where you're going, which is impressive. It's the first genuine puzzle, real, actual, challenging puzzle I've had since Generation 3's Braille codes, which again I loved. Yeah, this art gallery is quite nice. I'm not a massive fan of art. I'm more of a literature person. I'm more of a writer than a looker. But you know, I can appreciate a pretty picture. But he gives us another side mission type thing. That's pretty much just, can you find me some art to put in this place? It's not really that key or incredibly entertaining. So, you know, if we get into a situation where I could get some art for him, I will. But I'm not going to go out of my way to just pick up a painting. It's just, you know, we've got battles to do and, you know, grunts to squash. Yeah. The grunts in this place have pretty much Pokemon, all of them have pretty much Pokemon that we've just already seen so many times. Like this guy, he has Pokemon we've seen tons of times. But I've kept him in because he's kind of like a segue between the 2 areas, and the fact that this is now a story-ish type place. Yeah. I mean, if you consider different areas as story bits, then in this episode we kind of have story coming out of the Wazoo. By that I mean there's lots of it, not some horrible story person. Just yeah. Moving on from horrible imagery, we're going to explore this place, and we are going to delve around it. Sorry, he just said hump. He just said hump, you beat me again or something. Okay. See what I mean about story elements? Yeah. In this place there's lots of electrodes as well when you flick these switches. This map is actually from the Psychic Gym, I think, in Generation 3 maybe? I think it's Generation 3 that this is from. I'm pretty sure it is, at least, with maybe a different colour scheme or something. But yeah, because I've played Generation 3 games quite a few times before, I know the puzzle here. That's one of the problems with Sky reusing maps. Although it doesn't generally bother me, it just makes it easier to deal with puzzles, and it makes them less fresh. Of course, the next area is mostly unique, and, you know, that is actually quite a hard puzzle. I don't like the electrodes, though. I mean, what are they... Are they just hidden under the switches or something? Because I don't... Like, that's a bit odd. Yeah. Normally, when you flick the switch or try to get to a switch, one of the gym trainers would just attack you, which is reasonable, because it is a gym. But here we just have wild Pokemon. I'm not a fan of that. No. Still, we have a long little slidey thingy now, and we meet up with this guy. This guy is just generic and boring. Like a lot of the Aqua Grunts. So he can just go away. Yeah. And fly away. Fly away. Yeah. Never again. Okay. Yeah, she was generic anyway. Moving on. I do actually know the layout of this place now because I've been... I got lost in here quite a lot. There are quite a few, like, side items that you can go and get. Like, the villain bases in other games. You can get a Master Ball in here. I don't know if I'll show it because I've already got one and I'm not going to actually use them. I might not. You can also get a rare candy, which I might pick up, I might not. I don't know. I guess I could show the Master Ball, but it's not, you know, it's not really necessary for me. I mean, I could show you guys if you want, but, you know, it's not really, it won't really be used, unless people actually do want me to catch one or two of the legendaries, in which case, I guess it will be used, because it saves time. Anyway, Porygon 2, we mentioned it before. Quite cool looking. I like Porygon, the Porygon family. Quite a unique Pokemon in general. Porygon 2 is the more defensive of the bunch. Mainly specially defensive, if I remember correctly. But it can resist a punch or two from Pamela. And, yeah, more grunts. Ugh. They're everywhere these days. Oh, a strange kid. You meanie, I'm not strange. I'm unique, and I have a weird hat, but that's besides the point. Yeah. Okay, more grunts. Lovely. There's quite a few grunts in here. This is their base. Which do you think is cooler, Team Aqua's uniform or Team Magma's? We've had this talk before. You know, in retrospect, I do quite like both. I do kind of like the cool blues of the pirates, but the hoodie wearers, the reds, are quite cool, I guess. You know, I mean, I wouldn't wear either of them to go to the shops or something, but I guess I've seen worse costumes. I have. Yeah. Moving on, we have a Tentacruel. Yeah. Generic Pokemon. I just keep in the occasional battle even if we've seen the Pokemon before because, you know, it would get boring otherwise. It would just be me walking around for a while. No one wants to see that. No one. Yeah. Up there is the main puzzle that caught me out before. And I'm going to save it for the next episode. Yeah, anyway. Thank you very, very much for watching. Next episode we'll be finishing off this place. Yeah, you'll see what else is in here. Maybe getting a couple items. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, thank you for watching. And I guess this is where I have to say adieu.